This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Bad Money Slim writes, many times we've all heard the story about how you all went out and bought a Mercedes at the same time. What year and model, sticker price? What do you remember? I gotta tell you, this is something that's become legendary, that guys would pull up to the office of Jim Crockett Promotions. And when they do, it looks like a fleet of cars that surgeons down at the hospital would be driving. I mean, it was the latest and greatest model, from everybody. And somewhere along the way, the Horsemen sort of became the torchbearer for that lifestyle, right?
Yeah. And you know what? When business took off, and we all knew because all the pieces were in place, 86 is when everything flamed up and you just knew, man, this is going to be good. And it trickled on into 87. There was no letdown. So we went down there one day, and after interviews, I believe it was, they let out early for some reason. We didn't have a house show, or there was some reason, but Tully and I and Rick went down and we bought 4 Mercedes. Rick bought the big one, or either got the little SL, I can't remember, or the big sedan, the 500. I bought a 300E. That was in my price range. That was about $37,000. Tully bought a 300E for himself and his wife, his new wife. So you're talking about a wedding gift and trying to get over. Yeah. That don't do it. I don't know what would.
Exactly.
You know all about that.
I'm over at my house.
I'm sure you're over at my house.
I love you for that.
And I would suggest most of my neighbors' houses. But, man, I had never drove a vehicle like that. And I see why they get what they get, because BMWs and, I've since bought Aaron a BMW, and we've had it a long time, 10 years or so. But, those Germans can make vehicles, my friend. Make no mistake. They make nice, tight, heavy, smooth driving vehicles. So as we drove those on the lot the next week, now you had Ricky Morton in a 900 Saab. You had Hoot in a brand new big something. Barry Windham was in a, he had to be Barry Windham. That long hair, 6'6". He bought him a white Porsche.
Wow.
Cabriolet. You don't think that stood out zipping around town? That head full of blonde hair. Dusty had a Mercedes. He had the 2-seater, and it was like, everybody in the company. Dennis Condrey had a couple of cars. He had a new Continental. Some of the guys had new Cadillacs. It was just like you pulled on the lot, and it was like, yeah, now I see why we're working 336 days a year. There's part of the payoff. And, guys bought homes, not only just cars, they bought homes, they bought furniture, they bought jewelry. From the middle of 85 until, the middle of 88, I guess, towards the end of 88, Jim Crockett Promotions was, it was rock and roll.
What color was your Benz back then?
White with burgundy interior.
I like it. That's a bold move, Cotton. I like it.
It's pretty.
Adam B wants to know, what's the tip for maintaining such a great beard?
Constant maintenance. What the hell's so funny?
What the fuck kind of maintenance can you do to your beard? What do you mean maintenance? What does that even mean?
I have perfect form of a beard.
You got like tools and shit that you trim around? You got some special balm you run in it? What are you doing?
I try to angle it where I cover up these hog jaws. If it means grow it up over my cheekbones, so be it.
That really is the tip to the extra poundage. That's the reason most self-respecting fat guys have a beard.
Yeah. Nothing worse than a guy with a big fat head like me and got the beard that swoops way down there. Cover it up.
I agree.
It's like if you had a shirt that was up over your drum and your belly was showing, you'd get a longer shirt, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Same thing with the beard.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.